Hey, welcome back to the Jetty Jet Show. Brand new episode. I'm feeling a little weird. Gonna do a little more commentary speed paint video. It's really hard to do commentaries and sound natural because you're recording yourself and you have the ability to reset, edit, and all that stuff, and that's what makes it kind of awkward. You know what I mean? So it's like, just be happy with what you say. And I'm gonna take a deep breath and just try to do this. Try to do this right. And thanks so much for your feedback, you guys. I love you. I really do. You guys make my day. When I see you guys writing to me, I do read those. So anyways, let's get started. What's going on with this picture? This is a picture of, got my arms open. That's how you talk when you talk. You have both arms open. Picture of my girlfriend. Basically, she bought me Manga Studio 5 last year for my birthday. And I decided to practice by painting her, and I had this picture put away for a while because I actually wasn't happy with the result, but looking at it again, I was like, it's fine, it's really fine. I touched it up a bit, but yeah, I touched it up a bit and I was fine with it, and I actually liked it. Looking back at it, and I did have the recording of it, not the touch-up stuff, but it was very, very minor. So I don't really know where I'm going with this. I'm still experimenting. As an artist, you want to experiment different approaches all the time. So in this one, I'm trying for more like watercolor. Actually, I've done something like this for like my my maid drawing. But I decided to do a more accurate sketch kind of deal with the underdrawing, trying to lay out where the light hits, almost like those topographical maps. You guys know what I'm talking about? I think that's topographic. I'm not sure what it is, but it looks like the top view of a mountain, something like that. So I decided to do something like that, and I did like a really light wash over the drawing, almost like you would in a traditional watercolor. And that was one of the things I first noticed about Manga Studio 5, because I had Manga Studio 4, and Manga Studio 5 added a painting tool set. In Manga Studio 4, you only get like comic book making tools and line, it's really line oriented. Manga Studio 5 has like painting features, and my first impressions was that the paint felt like natural, like real. It acted, and by that I mean like it acted like it had a mind of its own. Like if I were to compare it to Photoshop, the default settings, I'm pretty sure you can change the settings so that it reacts to the colors around it. But in Manga Studio 5, it's set like that on default. I noticed that, and at first it's beautiful, right? When you lay down colors, the colors kind of blend nicely together. It's not like really opaque, almost synthetic looking, right? And that was nice. But I started having problems when I decided to add in darker values. When you add in darker values, it's as if the paint's wet. I'm like, what's going on? So the colors weren't like going onto the canvas unless I added a new layer. So that's one of the problems I ran into. It was really frustrating. But another thing that I discovered was that you needed to update the software, and there was 2 updates. And it started to act a little more friendly. Like it started to behave in the way I wanted it to. But it still had that signature mind of its own feel, and that's nice because in traditional painting, you get a lot of happy accidents because when you put paint onto a canvas, it starts blending with everything that's around, and you can't just undo, Apple Z or Command Z, Alt Z. So with that said, Manga Studio 5 is not beginner friendly at all. You're gonna have a lot of you're gonna need to practice it quite a bit, and if you have traditional experience, that's gonna help a lot. So, but it's good because then you're not working with crutches. A lot of beginner artists who start on Photoshop, you can tell they're beginners because there's all like blotches of colors, just like highly saturated, and it doesn't act like quite like real paint. It's very digital. So I get that question a lot, like what software I use. Yeah, I use Manga Studio 5, Photoshop CS6, and Wacom Intuos 4. But we need to be honest with ourselves. It's really not what you're using, it's how you use it, and basically how skillful you are at it. Getting these software, the software and these really expensive tools will not make you a better artist. You got to study the principles and foundations, and then apply them. Practice with paper. Practice, you know, old school. Practice watching the Jetty Jet show. That guy teaches basic rendering, circles, lights and shadows, everything he learned from art school, from basic things to advanced things like character drawing, figure drawing, stylized anime, you know. I hear his live streams are terrible though. Too much ADHD. Alright, so this video's coming to an end. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I enjoyed doing it for you guys. And there's going to be a singing version of this video where I'm going to sing on my other channel with this picture in the background. So if you guys want to check it out, check out this. The link is going to be in the description up here somewhere. And the picture's just going to be in the background, not time-lapse or anything. But thanks so much to you guys for watching. Hope to see you guys again soon. Bye-bye. Wait. Peace.